Yo, 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 what up, what up, what up? It's your boy, Nardo the Great, back in the building with another Life Talk podcast. See who I got in the building today. I got T Top and C Boogie. What up, fellas?
What's good?
What's going
What's
on,
good?
man?
What's good, man?
How y'all doing
Another
out there? What's
day.
up? What's up?
Another
Another
day,
day.
man. We had a real interesting weekend last weekend, huh, T Top?
Yeah. Man, we
Yeah,
had a
we
little
was at the
fun.
Real Fest in Kalamazoo, Michigan, man.
I seen
Tone
y'all.
Loc and Color Me Bad was two of the highlighters of the show, man. And I had to say, man,
Hmm.
I did enjoy myself. Bro.
I ain't
I
see the
did
Look
show
like
enjoy
y'all
though.
myself.
had look like y'all had a good time out there. The way y'all was out there vibing, man.
Yeah, it was nice. It was nice.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was real nice.
Yeah, I remember back in the day when I used to live down there. I don't think I ever went to one of the festivals, but I heard it was pretty smooth out there though. I heard it was smooth.
Well,
Yeah, I
that
used
was the first time
to.
I ever went out to anything in Michigan, and yeah, for my first time, I can honestly say I did have a good time.
So
So
the overall experience was a good one.
yeah, definitely. So I can't wait till I go out again. On that note.
Okay.
Okay, so on
Mhm.
another note, man, we want to talk about a couple of things, man. I want to talk about I want to put people up on this new variant, COVID variant is out here. I don't want to mess up the name. I want to make sure I get it right. It's called the EG5 variant,
Mm.
uh, or the
EG5
Series
area, right?
Cyrus variant.
Mm.
Man, where they
Uh,
be getting these numbers and
I did try to get some information on it, but nothing. I'm getting like two conflicting viewpoints. Like some members of this on one website, or I'm trying to find it. Yeah, on one website it said that the particular strain was not dangerous, and then because you got the vaccine. But on
Mm.
another website, they say they don't even know what the new variant or what the new strand is doing to people. And if you look on, oh, here it is. If you look on the CBS News website, the CDC says COVID variant EG5 is now dominant, including strains some called Iris, Eris, Iris. I don't know, Iris, however way you want to put it. But for the most part, that's the new dominant strand in the UK and the US. Now, on this particular website, it says, or what it don't say is how many people have died from it. It don't say if the boosters that people been taking is effective. Yeah, it don't give you none of the important details that you might um, want to know. And I'm looking at it right
man,
now.
shit.
So for the people that don't know, man, this COVID and these different variants are going to keep coming. They're not going to stop. So what people need to do is get your vitamin D up, get your vitamin C up, get you uh, some sea moss, the real sea moss, not the BS sea moss. and do some research on how you can combat this thing naturally versus taking all the suggested medicine. Because it's not a law against you taking the natural medicine or different forms of medicine. What they doing is they hammering the information to you. It's all suggestive, right? Because this is a free will nation, this is a free will universe, this is a free will country, right? So, but if they keep bombarding you, bombarding you, and bombarding you, then you will naturally submit to what they're saying because subconsciously it's been embedded in you in so much, and then subconsciously over the years you have been trained to believe everything they say is true. So you go by that, and you pretty much you go out and you do everything that they say. Well, I'm here to tell you that I don't do everything they say, and that I know for a fact because I've done it that you can actually come combat this thing with natural herbs and vitamins. So if you boost your immune system, you'll be okay. If you're healthy, that's what I'm saying. But if you have an underlying condition, diabetes or a heart condition or a lung condition or cancer or etc. Now this doesn't apply to you because you already sick. So you need to take extra steps. This only applies to the healthy individuals. I must make that clear. What you guys have y'all heard about this variant?
I,
I haven't
I
heard about that at all.
heard about, I mean, I keep hearing about them. I mean, all I could do is try to stay out the way and keep
Well,
being
see, how you think you
sanitized.
how you stay out the way is not staying in the house, but you gotta, boost your immune system because you're gonna
No,
come in
definitely.
contact with somebody that has
Oh,
contracted this
oh,
variant.
for sure.
And that's where your
Like
immune system kick in at.
yeah, I've been like trying to keep up with my immune system and stuff. But I
But
already know
look,
they come in with more. Go ahead.
I'm saying like, who's to say how you getting it? Who's to say if you contracting that from an individual? You know what I'm saying? People could be contracting this variant from mosquito bites or anything nowadays with all of this artificialism going on. If you ask me,
Well,
I
Yeah,
don't
food.
I'm
even
just
really think
going
we're
by
gonna
the
be
data, and
around
you're
for
right.
like that expensive.
It could be. Who knows?
You
But
know, like
the data doesn't say a mosquito can sting you and give you a COVID. But the data
right.
does say that a mosquito can sting your ass and give your ass malaria.
Yeah, I heard that was coming back around again.
It's already around. Every summer, it's
See,
always around.
yeah.
It's in DuPage County right now in
Mm.
Illinois. So,
Yeah, that's definitely something to keep your eye on. But as far as trying to stay healthy, like, man, it ain't even easy trying to stay healthy now, let alone trying to stay healthy from something that's probably going to be stronger than COVID.
hey, so
From what
y'all
they
remember when I was talking about the importance of words and the
right,
power of
Yeah,
words and knowing the definition of the words you use when you use them?
yeah.
Okay, so I was in a scenario not too long ago, and someone said I was condescending. Now I
Mhm.
want to look up. I want to show you the definition of condescending real fast because I don't think I'm condescending at all.
condescending.
Yeah,
That's a familiar word, but I'm pretty sure like 50 to 60% of the people that use it don't even know what it means.
exactly.
And I'm pretty
Really
much, I'm
don't.
probably one of them because condescending.
Okay,
I mean,
Go ahead, preach.
now I must mind people. I am an alpha male. I'm a man. I do manly shit. I don't do girly shit. I don't do fucking hopscotch. I don't
Sweet
jump
booty
rope.
shit.
not at
I
all.
don't play volleyball. None of that shit. All right. But on that note, the definition, a couple of definitions now. Need you to be open-minded about this. Displaying a patronizing superior attitude. Patronizing superior attitude. Okay, to patronize somebody means to what?
To talk
Pretty much
talk
patronize.
down,
Like,
or
yeah,
Not
like
to
a
talk
bad
down
person.
on them, but
or
to, kind of dumbify, you know what I mean, the situation.
Right.
All right. So exhibiting an attitude of superiority, right? Patronizing use of behavior and attitude, assuming a tone of superiority or a patronizing attitude. Okay, now
Meaning,
that was according to, I guess, whatever dictionary. This wasn't a Merriam Webster. This was just a DuckDuckGo definition. You use
mhm.
DuckDuckGo as a browser, then
Google probably.
that definition will pull up. Now, another definition for condescending, according to the Merriam dictionary, showing or characterized by a patronizing or superior attitude towards others. All right. Now, I was called condescending because I disagreed with somebody else's ideology, right? And then when I pointed out why I disagreed with the ideology, feelings and emotions got involved. I'm gonna just put it like that, right? And then behind that, I was considered condescending because I stood on my what I, determined that whole situation was about. You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
how, different people had different outcomes depending on different situations. Right? I'm saying all that in code because I don't want to put people business out here.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, I don't think that I fit the description of being condescending because I have a different ideology and I'm not going to go with what you say. So to call somebody condescending because they don't agree with your ideology, I think is wrong.
That makes them
T-Top, you want to
condescending,
elaborate
right?
on that?
I mean, yeah, it's definitely wrong by definition because you was just disagreeing on on what she believed. I mean, and what you stand on. It was just
How you
a
know it was a
misunderstanding.
she?
Huh?
How you know it was a she?
Oh, I don't know. Thought shit. I thought you said she was. I
It
mean,
probably
Don't
was.
assume it's a
I'm
she.
just. I can't see. I can't see you like.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
you can
can, because
have that
I've been
conversation with.
told that
Yeah,
I'm condescending toward males too, but they scared to say something to me
but that's why
because of my
I said
superior
she.
attitude.
That's why I
Oh,
assumed it
bro,
was a she because
fuck out
usually
of
females,
here.
because usually females use the word condescending. That's why I kind of assumed it was
No,
a she. Man,
other
I don't hear
males are
men
using.
be like, "Oh, nigga, you condescending."
Well,
But look, you
No,
look at it
niggas
like
don't do
this
you
that.
though.
might have some that
How
that
can
know how
they
to
say you
talk. They may say
condescending?
that.
How can they say you condescending when you know what I'm saying? You stand on your own too. It's because you're not jumping and riding along with what they saying that makes you a condescending ass person. No, you stand on your own beliefs. So why would
Exactly.
that make you condescending? You're not badgering. You're not. You know what I'm saying? You just disagree. You know what I'm saying? A disagree and a badgering or downing somebody is two different things. But nowadays, some people when you disagree with them, they think you on some real. When you disagree with people nowadays, they take that as some sense of disrespect, man. But it's crazy how they feel, you know what I'm saying? They can feel the power or the aura from somebody that they can't change. But then again,
Mm-hmm.
that's the best way to just sum it up. Just say you condescending. That way, they pretty much don't gotta go no further and even argue with you after that. But after they label you that, you know what I mean? But I don't know, man. I don't think you condescending for having your own beliefs that you had as a child. I mean stuff that you was raised on. You know what I'm saying? How is that? It ain't easy to change a person's beliefs, man. For
I
real.
just think everybody think they right and what they was
Don't
raised
nobody,
off
yeah,
of,
right. Don't
what
nobody
they
want
was
to be
raised
wrong.
on, or what they read, or you know what I
But
mean,
they don't even, man,
or
you can't even really do nothing really with based on what you was raised on nowadays. That shit, boy, you get in trouble, man, for being like that. Now they trying to change all your
man,
mindset and your whole mind frame.
yeah,
You know,
it's crazy though. I
they don't
I just
think
I
like
always
that.
tell people they right. You right. I ain't gonna even. I try not to even entertain something that I'm not saying that my mind ain't open to learn, like
Yeah.
to see other people's perspective on things. You know what I mean? But
Mm.
if somebody just think they right and know everything, I'm just gonna let them have that. You know what I mean? You can have that. I ain't about to go back and forth. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Man, it ain't worth it nowadays, man. You see, you
No,
know,
not at all,
man, nowadays you go back and forth, ain't no telling what's gonna be on the other side. So yeah,
man.
somebody judging me, man. I don't even put no effort into that though. You know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure he handled it the right way anyway. I know he
Yeah, yeah.
My bad,
did.
man. I had a delivery I had to go check out.
So how did you handle it? Did the conversation end on a good note, like a
Well,
understanding?
on my end, it ended on a good note because I don't, what I mean, I wasn't mad or I
Exactly.
don't know. I think it did. To
I
be
would
honest
say,
with you, I believe it
yeah,
did
yeah,
end on a good note because
yeah,
we all adults, so
exactly.
you know what I mean. If you understand what's really
Especially
going on,
if,
man, yeah, you just
especially
move
if
on.
it's
It's nothing major. It's not like
yeah,
I mean. Nobody got cussed out or nothing like that. So it wasn't nothing big, nothing like that, man. It was just I don't like when you get described as something that you know that you're not. Um, and it's just I think it's a bad title, and people do it all the time. And I'm gonna start calling people on it. That's all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
yeah.
Especially if we're out of
And speaking of which, yep, that's a perfect transition to
right.
my next topic, which is hold on here, I gotta get this paper because I want to make sure I say exactly what I want to say about this.
Dun, dun, dun,
The difference between
dun.
faith and belief.
Faith and belief.
All right. So first, obviously, I'm gonna ask you guys, what's the difference? I'm gonna start with you, top.
And that'll
What's
be
the
me.
difference between faith and belief in your eyes?
That's like on some loyalty and respect, but this is way different from loyalty and respect. But my, my take, what I think, faith and belief. Man,
Should we
that's a
get back
good
to
one.
you on that and let Chris handle
Faith and
it?
belief to me, if I had to,
Yeah, yeah,
honestly, they're a lot more different than people think, in my opinion. I don't really think they're in the same stratosphere. Don't get me wrong, but I think they're entirely different because faith, like when you say like you have to have faith, that means you have to have faith in something that you don't really know for sure that exists. You know what I'm saying? You just having faith in something. But belief, when you have belief in something, you believe it because you've seen it. You witnessed it. That would be my opinion. Like, I have belief in that because I've seen it, I witnessed it, I lived it. Faith is entirely different. Because faith is from within. It's something that you, to me, it's something that you feel. It's a feeling or faith or, you know what I'm saying? Like you're putting your faith into something. You're taking a chance. You know what I'm saying? It's like something that you're not. You know what I mean? I think that two. Me personally, it sounds the same, but to me, it's really it's two different things, man. So what I'm trying to say, obviously, is like faith is something more of a feeling or something that more of inside. Belief is something that you, to me, it's something that you seen, something you witnessed, something that you felt, or you know what I'm saying? That's something of that nature. But that would be my opinion on it. But man, please touch down on it and put some
Well,
more information on there. But that would be my opinion. I don't know. That's how I feel about that.
Mm, 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 it is. To me, it's like both
Peace
of
out.
them.
Go ahead. Get on there.
To me, it's like both of them. It's like to be honest, it's like hope and hope, like belief, and because belief is still like having faith in something. Because a belief ain't ain't always true, or you know what I mean, ain't always good or bad. A belief, a faith, but faith, I think is more. Faith is probably more pure than belief. I think. I think faith comes from a good place, from a pure place, from within, like the spirit. You know what I mean? But belief, I just think that's something that's taught. You know what I mean? I think faith is from within, and belief is taught.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? If you
both of y'all is
get what I'm trying to.
coming right on the money, because it from the definitions, and I quote, these are quotes. Faith involves reliance and trust, and it endures in the face of doubts, whereas
Right.
belief is simply something we take to be true. And that's end quote. You know
Okay.
what I
Pretty
mean?
good. Okay.
You ain't give me your take. You just gave me the definition.
And it's crazy because remember when we touched down on that before we went on.
Okay.
To be honest
Okay.
with you, when you thought about it, it kind of seemed like faith and belief was similar. You know
Right.
what
Yeah.
I'm
Like I
saying?
told
But
you,
then when
a
you
lot
really
of
think
people get
about
it
it, it's not.
twisted. Just like a
It's not.
lot of people get a lot of words twisted. They think one meaning the same. One word or both words have one or the same meaning when that's not true. Uh,
Right.
faith to me is something that you just know it's gonna happen. It's like a universal thing. It's just gonna
Right.
happen because you know it's gonna happen because it's just by law.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. I
It's
feel
a
you.
universal thing. Or you can look at it like this: faith is something that you believe in so hard that you actually begin to have faith in that belief. Like prime example, Jesus is returning to forgive us for our sins. That's a belief. But a lot of people believe it so hard that they really faithfully think that's
Yeah.
gonna happen. I mean, they faithfully think they will die
Yeah.
thinking
Yeah.
it's gonna
Now, when you say it from that perspective, do it make it seem kind of similar
happen. That's
when
why I
you
say their cousins
put it
got
It's,
like that?
twins.
It's a twist on words, man. It is. Because when you
Okay,
say it
so
like
now
that, it kind of seems the same. But go ahead.
so now I'm gonna give you the biblical definition of faith.
Mm.
And I quote, now faith is confidence in what we hope for and assurance about what we do not see. Do
I
not
did
see.
see that. Not see. Just right. Yes.
Did you hear that? Mr.
yeah.
Peacock, are you laughing over there?
Yes.
All right.
He's laughing for a reason, huh?
Oh man.
Now the regular, and this is in Hebrews 11, chapter 11, verse 1. That's the biblical definition of that. So y'all can go look it up if y'all want. Now, the dictionary definition of faith Another definition: complete trust or confidence in something or someone.
Mm-hmm.
Something you don't see, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, I
I
said
realize
something
now
else.
that can
Someone.
be contradictory, right?
Yeah.
Because it says, and I quote, complete trust or confidence in someone or something.
That's like I got faith that you gonna
In order
pay
for
me
me
my
to
money
have,
back. You know what I mean? It's something like that. That type of faith.
can I,
Like I got faith you gonna do
in
that. I
order
ain't
for me to have complete confidence in someone or something, I have to be around that someone or something a lot of times to develop a rapport or some type of relationship for me to have that faith in that person or something,
Right.
right?
yeah. Yeah.
So, is that the same as having that same relationship and saying, oh, I believe that person will have my back
That ain't good faith.
in a real serious fucked up situation?
Wow. Mm-hmm.
Even after you've been around that person and you got faith in them and all that good shit, and you believe he'll do it. I see it all the time on the first 48.
That's why you
Especially
gotta
these
have
dudes that do
faith.
shit with their girls and think their girls gonna have their back when the police put that pressure on them.
Mm. Yeah, they realize real fast that all that faith and
Yeah,
belief
all
goes
that
out the
belief
door.
shit
That
or
shit
that
goes
faith,
out the
whatever the fuck you
yeah.
got in her right then and there, you better make sure it's right.
But faith and belief that somebody
Yeah,
gonna
you
come
better
to
make
your
sure you got it right. Cause
That's
if you
people
somebody
throwing
didn't,
that.
he
That's
said
people throwing that
somebody
word around. They said,
he said somebody that has the faith or belief that somebody is gonna come and help them.
and how they back.
That's good to go into another segment.
yeah, people got faith.
That's good to dip to another segment.
Nah, but we
Having
want to stay
faith
where
and
we at, because I want to make
okay, I
sure
got you,
people
but
get
I'm
this
just
shit
saying, I
clear,
understand.
man.
You know where I'm going, though.
Yeah, but see, people
That,
got it all fucked up.
yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean?
That shit crazy. Go
So
Mm,
ahead.
faith is something super strong. That's
yeah,
some core shit.
because
Some
faith,
heart
man,
shit.
you got to put your trust in. You got to put
Like
your
one
trust.
hundred
Put,
percent type of shit. Like it ain't
yeah,
no 99.9, nigga,
yeah.
when you dealing
And
with faith.
faith, you got to put 100% trust and belief into having faith
You gotta have all that
for
shit.
anything.
You got
I
So
say get rid
can
of it.
nothing persuade you from it.
I say get
That's
rid
why I
of it.
say that's why I say some of the people that, they get into these religious cults, they believe becomes their faith.
I
mm,
say get rid of the what? Get rid of it. I'm gonna get rid of it. I'd rather get rid of it out of my vocab. Like just have
you
faith.
can't even get
You
rid of.
ain't gotta have faith in people to believe, but you know what I mean. I ain't gotta have faith in everybody.
Oh,
Just
Yeah,
you know what
shit.
I
I
mean.
gotta
Shit.
have faith in your ass a little bit,
Having faith is like
a
having
little tiny,
expectation.
tiny nigga.
Having faith is like having faith is kind of similar to having expectations. I don't put expectations on people because when you
Nigga, I had faith that you was gonna have my back this past weekend when that zip
oh
popped.
yeah, that's different too.
that was
Yeah,
That's
after the last
different,
one.
nigga. Stop
That's
trying
where
to
that
I
play
last
mean
my
came from.
no,
shit.
I'm saying no, but
That's where that
sometimes
last came from, ladies and gentlemen.
it's yeah. I guess it's who you get that faith
Earlier.
to. Though yeah, it's who you put that faith in. I don't put that faith in everybody. You know what I'm saying? But I put that faith in some people, and
That's
you know what
another
I
thing
mean.
too. Yeah, it all depends who you put that faith in. Or what you
They
put
Or
have
that
could it
faith
be
faith.
in.
You know
certain
what I'm saying?
situations you know that person got your back, and then in other situations maybe you know that person ain't got your back.
Yeah.
I don't
You
know.
can have belief in anything,
How the hell
but you
can
can
you
only
be?
have
I
faith in a
you
certain
have my back in this and don't got my back in that. That's too much. You gotta
Easy,
have my
that's easy can happen. Like a fighter can have your back in a brawl because he a fighter. He like that shit.
right.
okay.
But an entrepreneur might not have your back on a money decision. when you
because
come
he's
to ask
scared you
him for
might
some
make
money.
more money than him. Yeah, it's also a
Man,
game.
nah, it
So
should be. It
it's all
should be.
different type of scenarios, bro.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all depends how you sauce it up though, man, because
Some motherfucker. When I say entrepreneur, I could be any motherfucker. You might
right.
not be an entrepreneur. It could be a motherfucker get up and go to work every day. You come ask a nigga for some money, nigga be like, "What you need some
What you
money?
talking about,
I'll help you in the Bronx."
Willis?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Real talk.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
yeah,
You
that's
shit.
just gotta know who the fuck you fucking with, bro.
and you can't be fucking with everybody.
Yeah,
And
well,
if
if
you
you
got
do, you just gotta know who the fuck everybody is.
yeah, and if you got people, like I said, you got you a nice circle, a nice group of people, man. It's easy to put trust and faith in somebody, but like I said, even that can get you sometimes, But I don't know, you just can't trust everybody. Because trust is one thing that can put both of them words together, if you ask me.
Right.
Because all the words can go, man. But all, like you said, all those words
Now,
from
words is a
different
rabbit
perspectives,
hole.
different aspects,
You
can
gonna
be
go down a
totally
rabbit
different
hole.
things. It's really funny how you play with those words though. So yeah, definitely yeah, those words can mean really, really different things in different situations. Just say it like that.
Yeah, man. So, well, this a perfect transition into your shit, Chris. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
So,
man.
when we finna transition into
When
this
that faith and
Liverpool shit.
belief, like you said, like do you have faith or would you have that belief of somebody coming in your defense to help you?
Yeah.
And that couldn't have been no better example from what happened up in Alabama, I think, with
Yeah,
the dock,
Birmingham.
the boat situation,
Mm-hmm.
and the crazy part, man. I was at work. I work with this white dude. We have a lot of talks and everything in there, and he was telling me that I think it was racist. Hell, fuck yeah, I thought it was racist. Why wouldn't I not think that was racist? But the way I look at it, when you really look at it, how it all just jumped off. First of all, you got a brother doing his job. First and foremost, above anything else, my man is doing his job. You know what I'm saying? All he's doing is telling those cats, "Yo, hey, y'all can dock this boat here, whatever." Bada bada boom. From what I heard and what I seen. But the video shows that these guys actually was typically about to get into an altercation. You can see that it was bubbling up. You know what I mean? And you also see um, a group of other white cats that was with the white guy that the brother was arguing with. So when you put it into that perspective like that, of course, if you got somebody in your face, you're going to respond. You know what I'm saying? And I give props to that brother because, like I said, he could have been sweet, like, damn, you got all these motherfuckers about to dig in my ass. I don't want no problem. Some guys would have did that. But yeah, my man stood his ground because he knew he was about to get into an altercation. Okay. So they get into it. Other guys around them, they start getting their little shots and shots. But then I'm like, okay. I'm thinking Rodney King. First thing I'm thinking Rodney King. I'm like, oh
Yeah.
man, they about to fuck dude up. And then out of nowhere, you got this big ram ass super buck motherfucking big boy come in out of nowhere. Bam. Right there, let me know this shit about to it's real. Like, and right there, they could have stomped that dude out. Honestly, I thought they was gonna just kill dude on some real. When I first seen it, they would probably that dude would have been murdered, bro. I honestly feel like they would have killed that man out there if all them other people came to his defense, man. All those people seeing what was going on. Now, when you see brothers fighting brothers, white people fighting white people, stuff like that, most people don't even get involved. But sometimes, though, I don't know, man. It just all depends where you at in the situation. The first dude that came through, he didn't even look like he wanted to fight. My man just came down to break the situation up, more or less. It
Mm-hmm.
looked like. He was like, yo, chill,
Mm-hmm.
relax, whatever, You can't really see, you can't hear what they saying. All you hear was a commentator, whoever was talking on that phone. But shout out to that sister, because man, man, that was some of the goodest broadcasts I ever heard. But anyway, the dude, he trying to break it up, and then he gets stung. You know what I'm saying? So automatically right there, I knew it was gonna be crazy. But then all the other people that came and what that shit transpired into, It shouldn't have went that far. But man, you can't even say it shouldn't have for the simple fact them guys tried to dismantle that man, bro. They did not know that. Put it like this: if those if those other guys when they came to his defense, right? Do you think that that shit would have ended like that with that brother first and foremost, and then second of all, them white boys would have walked around like they was just tough shit and got what they want. Though I did not know that all of those people was gonna come to their defense. But if you so motherfucking big and bold when it's one, why you not big and bold when it's a lot of motherfuckers coming trying to help? Like, hey, hold on now. Yo, hold on, what the fuck y'all doing? Oh, y'all want to beat on him? Well, check this out. We gonna beat on y'all. Now they wanted to run. I seen a couple sisters, a couple white girls in there that was getting lumped up, and they shouldn't have beat on the girls. They should wait a minute. But them girls was getting some licks in on my man. You know what I'm saying? What did you
From
saying?
the
You know what I mean?
gate, from the
They threw
gate,
her in
yeah.
the water. Well, goddamn it, when they threw her in the water, they stopped punching her ass, didn't they? So she was okay in the water. And the other, I guess, a little 16-year-old boy swam over there. I guess he a star. And they talk about him online and everything. But I seen him swimming and everything like that. But yeah, even though he did swim, dude, regardless if he swam, walked, jogged, or ran, he went to go help out because he knew that shit was wrong. So how is anybody feeling bad for the people that started that whole incident? Should they got fucked up like that? I don't think so. But in the heat of the
Hell
battle,
yeah, I
they
think they
were
should
still
have.
fighting back.
Hell,
They got
should
every,
have,
in my
yeah.
opinion, I think they got
Man, they
everything
should have
they
got
deserve.
that and then some.
It should have
I
been
think
some
they
more
got
niggas
everything they deserve, in
out
my
there.
opinion.
It should have been some
But
more niggas
I,
out
I
there.
really, I shit,
ain't
man.
nobody
You
died.
should-
So
don't, you
that's
don't
the
want to know
good
how
thing.
I feel about it because
It
I'm
should
gonna
have been
tell
some
you,
more
man.
niggas
Yeah,
out
I
there
can't even
jumping
say
them
shit. I'm
just
glad them
like they was
motherfuckers got lumped up
jumping
because they
him.
walked in that bitch like they was gangster anyway, and they shouldn't have did my man like that. So they got exactly what the fuck they deserve,
It should
and
have been
that's my
5
personal.
niggas on one. It should have been that
Yeah.
many niggas on their ass.
But yo, what
That's
you
how I
think?
feel.
Yo, yeah, what's your take on that though?
I
Like,
felt great.
it was pretty wild,
I,
man. But
I felt good,
there's a lot of other stuff that was going
especially for
on
them
too.
people.
That I ain't
Both
see
of
no.
y'all talking at the same time.
Yeah,
That
go
sound
ahead,
like
Mike.
it. No, I was about to say I feel like I know how them people down south and like the stuff they go through every day. So man, I take my hat off to see them stand up for themselves.
Yeah.
Shoot, man.
Mm-hmm.
And the boat that was swimming, they call it Jermichael Phelps. So shit. That little nigga was. Yeah, I heard that was his brother or something.
They
It
got
was
memes
somebody.
and everything going on with that.
Yeah, but that was. Yeah, man. I mean, I can't even say, man. It is what it is. Shit, you put your hands on somebody, you gonna get what come back. And I mean, I ain't talking about inciting nothing, but you put your hands on one of us, we go put your hands on. We gonna put your hands on y'all.
Right.
I want to see more.
Now, Nardo,
shit.
Yeah. Before you go, I just want to say this. This is another thing that I got out this shit too, man. It was so beautiful to see on some real shit, man. And this is realer than anything, bro, because to see them brothers stand up for that man like that was something that was a beautiful sight to see. Not only because they stood together and stood up for what was right, because they was wrong for doing that, but we got brothers on this street, man. We got guys on this street that's killing each other. They wake up in the morning to bust each other. We need more guys like them guys that stood up for that brother on these streets. So a lot of us stop dying, man. We killing each other, man, for the simple fact that we not like them people down south, Mike, to what you put on, man. Them people down south, they stick together real strong down there. But it's everywhere, man. We out here like going bananas on each other, man, when we really should be doing what them brothers did in Alabama. But go ahead, bro. I want to see what you guys say on that.
Well, my take on that whole Mississippi Brawl thing, man. When I saw it, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I had chills on my body. It was almost like, man, I don't know, man. I think I want to say Ricky Smiley, he a comedian. He put it the best. It's like, goddamn it, when he saw it, he caught the Holy Ghost or some shit. You know what I mean? That's how I felt, bro. I'm talking about, man. It felt like the ancestors was running through me, like, yeah, see, this was happening. This would need to be happening. You know what I mean? But I ain't gonna say I'm not against eye for an eye, two for a two, because I mean, if you still on me, nigga, I'm hitting your ass back. I don't give a fuck what happened.
Twice.
So, you can call it Malcolm Xism or whatever the fuck you want to call it. You know what I mean? So when I saw them brothers and sisters running to that elder aid, because that brother was like 68 years old, from what I understand. Maybe he was a little bit younger. I
He
don't know.
know that. And he
But
stood up.
when I saw that, man, that's when I got chills in my body. Like, you know what I mean? Because that's what it's about.
It was
You know,
beautiful.
it's about protecting us, man. That's what it should be all about, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a
Yeah.
dude. So imagine if that was a female. You know what I mean?
It would have been
Them,
bad.
dude, them white people probably wouldn't have lived to see through that shit. You know
Ooh,
what I mean?
man.
And
Oh, that
then I'm gonna tell you
mosquito that
something. Like,
broke.
I'm Peanut. You was talking about the first guy. The first guy was the peacemaker. Ain't
Yeah,
nothing wrong
when
with
that
being a
piece,
peacemaker.
right. But when that piece
Nothing
just
wrong with being a peacemaker. I don't think I would have been a peacemaker though.
left, he had
It's
faith.
a long time to make peace. They didn't already start fucking my man up. It was like four motherfuckers
Yeah.
on him at
But
one
when they
point. You
rushed
know
him
what I
to the
mean?
ground, all bets was off when I
So,
seen that. I
but
wish
I
I was
gotta
there
give
when
big
he did that.
ups. I'm gonna give big ups to two people. I'm gonna tell you, first person I gotta give big ups to is the old man. Because what people don't realize, when he was fighting the first dude, out
Mm-hmm.
the peripheral of his vision, he saw the other dude coming, and that's when he
Right.
grabbed his legs. Because he
Mm-hmm.
knew it was multiple motherfuckers. He just
Okay.
seen the other motherfucker coming. But motherfuckers didn't peep that, didn't even say nothing.
Right.
But he snatched his ass up off his feet before he can get good on his ass.
Right.
That was
Mm-hmm.
hard because he stopped fucking with the other dude. He was like, "Oh, I see this motherfucker. Let
Oh,
me
the dude
grab
that
him."
Yeah.
rammed him, he kapilled. Yeah,
Yeah,
they both fell to the ground. Right.
yeah. That's
Yep.
when he fell to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfuckers
Oh
don't even
yeah. Yeah.
realize, man.
I
It
see what you're
take
saying,
it
but I
takes
didn't see it
sight.
yet.
When you got your eyes closed and you ain't
Yeah.
really paying
I
attention to
seen it,
what's
but I
happening, you
didn't.
wouldn't have saw that dude would have
Yeah.
came and
Yeah.
kicked him in his shit and probably finished him off.
Oh, what a stomping
You
the
know
fuck
what I
out.
mean? But see, that's when the peacemaker came in and started trying to break
Yeah.
everything up. Like then when he broke everything up, man, I guess the old man went back and or the people on the boat was just waiting till the boat docked because I don't even think the boat was docked yet.
Yeah.
That's
No,
why they
it
I don't
couldn't
wasn't.
get
think
off.
so either.
It wasn't yet. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I think they couldn't get off. Because by the time they get off, the other motherfuckers was on their boat already.
Because the one dude jumped off and started swimming.
Well,
He's at fuck.
I ain't got to him yet. I know about
Oh,
him.
oh,
Don't worry, because he the second dude I
okay.
gotta give up to. I'm still
Oh, I
talking
know,
about
man.
all the
Big
other
ball.
shit. See, the other boat wasn't even docked yet. You know what I mean? Before all the brothers got off. So the peacemaker here came and actually broke the shit up. I think dude went back and the other motherfuckers saw what happened and they was like, "Nah, fuck that. We finna go holler at these motherfuckers anyway."
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
You know what I
ASAP.
mean? And that's when you seen them motherfuckers start walking their ass down there and them dudes was already on the boat.
No, don't be scared now.
And dude got on the boat, hey, and I don't know who that brother was that stole on that dude, but you heard that shit through old girl camera when he stole on that shit
Yeah,
was
I ain't
loud.
hear nothing else, dog.
And
It
he
was that
fired
shit.
his ass up. For real. You heard that shit, nigga. I heard it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
heard it when he fired his ass up, and the other dude on the boat ran to the other side. Scary ass motherfucker. You want to jump this? The brothers come, goddamn, the real motherfucker, silverbacks come, goddamn, you want to run your ass
Yeah.
somewhere, and
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
Shaka Zulu Nation come, goddamn, you want to run your ass to the back of the boat? Nah, bitch. We want all you
Nobody be
motherfuckers.
scared now.
So
They
yeah,
probably start jumping in
now,
the water. They probably
yeah,
told
my
no
big
problem.
ups to the young brother.
Number two,
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna
16.
tell y'all
16.
something, man. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna point out what this other he's a podcast. I forget his name, but he pointed it out. You know what it takes to swim from where that brother swam from, all the way over there. Pull yourself up, fully
Mm-hmm.
clothed.
With wet clothes
You
on.
ain't got no motherfucking swimsuit on, my dude. Fully clothed. Pull yourself up and be ready.
Man, It wasn't
And he
Greg.
went exactly where everybody else went. He didn't go to catch his breath, nigga. None of that shit. It was like his
He was on the
adrenaline was
front line,
gone.
actually.
He was already on 1,000.
Oh yeah.
When he pulled himself up off them up out the water, nigga, he was still on 1,000.
And he had a second win after that.
Hey, did you see when he laid hands on that one dude? Man, he had Sugar Ray Leonard hands on that one
Yes,
dude.
he
Oh, he hit
did.
his ass so many
They fell
times.
into him. They pushed them all into him.
Yeah, to the wall.
He was giving them that work while he was
He
going
gave
back.
that
I
guy a
think the
quick
man
10
fell
up
on.
real fast.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Shout out
Hey,
to the
well,
young
shout
boy
out
though.
to that young man, man. That's real
Yeah.
talk, man. But when I saw it, yeah, I had chills, bro. And man, and fuck that, man. You jump one of y'all, one of ours, we gonna fuck all y'all up.
Oh, we going down.
Whoever else want to jump in it, we gonna fuck you up too. Mind your motherfucking business. That's why old girl and them got their hands put on them. Now I don't agree with dude hitting that lady with the
She
chair.
got arrested right away.
But I
That's
understand the
what's up. But he got some
situation.
things there.
I understand, man. Adrenaline going.
It don't
Fuck
matter. All
that.
bets
He
are off,
just saw
man. That's
white.
the
He didn't
situation.
see female or male. He saw white
That's
and
all
just
he saw.
crushed.
Yeah.
That
All
nigga
bets
was
are
like
off,
bam
man.
bam out the Flintstones, nigga. Bam,
Yep.
bam. That's
Y'all
how
want
he
to be
was.
tough? We gonna see who
That's
tough.
how he
That's
was
pretty much
doing.
what that was. But yeah, man, that was something that I wanted to pop on there though, because man, that shit was getting to me. I mean, like I see all the memes and everything now, but that was some severe shit going on. It might be funny on social
I
media, but
mean,
yo, that was something that was real, man. That was something that real that
I
people
mean,
need to learn from
but
and take something from instead of the jokes and the laughters out that shit, man.
oh,
Exactly.
for
A
sure,
lot
for
of
sure,
fucking
That's what
jokes,
this
bro.
world is turned into now, though.
it's not.
They got guys doing memes all day, reenacting that shit on social media right now. But
Yeah, I ain't
y'all
saying
ain't
it
getting the
because I don't want
message,
to give
man.
no energy to that shit. See, I
Nah,
believe
me either.
Yeah,
You know how
everybody
you
that
scroll
watch
and
that
see it,
shit,
though.
give that shit views, give that
Yeah,
shit energy. Once
you
I
know how
heard
you
about it,
scroll
I
and you
knew I
see
wasn't
stuff
gonna
like,
watch it
yeah,
because I'm not
it's
gonna
sad,
support
man.
it. I'm not gonna
That's what this
view it. I'm not gonna click on it. None of that
mm,
shit.
that's what this
but
world is right now.
but
Well, don't
speaking on,
support it. People know. Don't click on the shit. If
I
you
don't care.
hear
So you
some
know when you
stupid
scrolling
wild
down,
shit, don't be
yeah,
curious.
I won't give
Don't
no
go
give
support
no
that
views.
shit. Because
Nah.
the curiosity shit is what fuck people. Oh, I want to be curious. Let me go click on the video. When you click on the video is being viewed.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Pretty much.
exactly.
But not if you
Yeah,
scroll though, it don't
You know
go.
what I mean?
no,
And once the
no.
video is being viewed, now it doesn't matter if you like it or not. It's viewed.
He got that view. Don't even
Exactly.
give that much love. But that shit crazy, man, and the fucking me, it makes no sense to me because it's a message there, bro. And the message I seen was, man, I ain't seen no brothers like that stick together like that. Man, I think we seen a lot more of that. Man, I'm telling you
But
right
speaking,
now, man. Better
but
days.
speaking on, but speaking on coming to the defense and us like sticking together like that. Like, what can we do to help like our communities and from preventing these youngins from from how can we get them to come together instead of like all the violence that they inflicting on each other? That's crazy.
Man, you just gotta clean these streets up, man. You gotta clean these streets up, man. You don't got no recreational centers or nothing, man. No place for these little shorties to go and do their thing like they used to have back when we was little, man. Kids is learning from young kids. Kids is learning from kids right now, bro. Kids is learning from kids and social media now. They're not learning from the older people. They're not learning experience from the old cats that was on the street that guys like us used to listen to. Guys like us used to vibe with and get knowledge from. These malls out here now, they hanging with kids they age. They ain't learning nothing. And if they is, they ain't really about much. Or they just learning everything from social media and they think or they think they know everything. You know what I'm saying? When you in a situation like that, ain't nowhere to go for these kids, man. But damn. So that shit got to start from inside that crib, if you ask me. And that shit ain't even popping like that no more, man. Kids don't listen to their parents that much no more. That's your motherfucking foundation strong. So that's easier said than done. But man, I would start with man cleaning up the communities that they live in.
Like,
You feel me?
yeah, cleaning up as in like what a broom and a mop.
Nah,
Nah,
man,
what
I'm
you?
not saying it like that, bro. Shit, that
Yeah,
ain't gonna work. You gonna need more than that, goddamn it.
I
You know
know.
what I mean? But I'm
Like
saying
you
you gonna
mean
need
like
clean. You have to put something out there for them kids to do. If you got a raggedy
yeah,
ass basketball court in your community with graffiti all over that bitch, clean that motherfucker up
yeah.
and get, you know what I mean?
Throw some nets
You might need a
on
mop and a
that joint.
broom, goddamn it. But still, I
well,
mean it.
well, it all depends on the graffiti because not all graffiti is bad because a lot of graffiti is art.
True,
Yeah,
it's true.
true.
But they can have a
They can
spot.
be
They can have a
they can
spot.
be murals.
Yeah, they can
Yeah,
have a little spot down there where they can throw the
But
murals
now I
on.
can
You know what I
understand what you're
mean?
saying when you start putting up the negative shit. You know what
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah.
Portraying violence and stuff like that. I can see where you can say clean up the community from that aspect. But
Yeah,
I
but
would start personally myself with you asking me that question, what we can do with the youth. And first of all, man, I don't know why this perpetuance of violence is so, you know what I mean, so extreme today. Now I get it. Back in the day, we did it for survival. We did it to fight whitey. We did it for revolutionary purposes, shit like that. But today, we're not doing it for that. Today, we doing it over a female, over a block, over what some dude said on the internet, et cetera, right?
mm,
Now, I come from an era where it wasn't revolutionary. It was more of a transitional period where it was the gangs that was starting to take over versus the Panthers and uh, the Black Power movement, shit like that, right? So, but even then, we wasn't into social media. Wasn't even popping back then. So we didn't have social media.
right.
So didn't have access to all the things that they got access today, like the internet and social media. And we just had phone numbers, and most of us, if you didn't have a little piece of paper or a booklet with everybody's phone number in the motherfucker, you ain't gonna remember all these phone numbers.
Real talk.
You understand what I'm saying? So it was the block. Now you knew everybody on the block because that's the block you grew up on, right? So
yeah,
it was more unified. It was more of a block thing versus or it just happened to be I grew up in Inglewood. So in Inglewood it was a block thing, you know what I mean? It was green. It was I say one block off Halsted, west of Halsted, because it was Halsted, Green, Peoria, Sangamon, Morgan, Racine, or Aberdeen, something like that, Carpenter, all the way to Racine. Right? So we was just all in that neighborhood. We all went to the same school. You know what I mean? I actually was used to get chased home before I actually started fighting motherfuckers, all that good shit. You know what I mean?
mm, mm,
So over one of it was we always raised together, meaning our parents, like the motherfuckers that was chasing me home, I knew their parents. You know what I mean? Because
yeah,
at one point I was probably over their house. You know what I mean? So everybody, parents knew each other. So everybody, parents raised everybody else's kid. You know what I mean? Like they say, it takes a village to raise a family or wherever to raise a child. That was
yeah,
actually true back in them days. It used to,
yeah.
it
It
was,
was.
yeah, that's where that saying came from. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That's what, yeah. But now with social media and the internet, motherfuckers got free expression. You can touch a nigga all the
That's
way on the
right.
other 10 miles away from the neighborhood. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Talk shit to a nigga now.
You stick your middle
You know
finger.
what I mean? You're in a whole nother city, suburb.
Hate,
You know what I mean?
hate like
I
a
ain't saying they
motherfucker.
ain't
Yeah.
goons, but see, this is what
Shit.
happens. You talking shit to some other goons too.
Not even
Yeah,
knowing
I
they
mean,
go.
everybody ain't pussy boys
yeah.
or fuck
I
boys out here.
bet.
You got some goons out here that actually will come over to your block
And find
Yeah,
your ass.
and fire
yeah,
that motherfucker up. So that's what I'm saying. It's different. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Way
So
different.
back in
Hey,
them
man.
days, we didn't have
Nah.
that radius. You know what I mean? All we
Yeah.
had was us. We ain't talking shit to us.
It's so much different, bro. And
Yeah,
like
it's
I
way
said too,
different.
man, ain't
So
nobody
I
learning
believe
from no
social
old
media
heads no
fucked that
more.
shit up. That shit was like
That's
a
what it.
good
That's
thing
what
and a
it
bad thing, bro.
is. That's exactly what it is. Social media.
Because
It's like
the fact that people keep pushing it, pushing it, pushing it, pushing it, pushing it.
And they
That's why you got all these different viewpoints of the same video,
copycats.
including
You got
us. You know what I mean? Talking about the riverboat shit. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Some people talking about, yeah. Fire the motherfuckers up, let's roll on their blocks. Oh, man. Bro, that shit,
Hey,
nah.
all
We
day.
need
I ain't
that's
gonna
what need
lie.
to stop. Now, if that shit don't stop, it'll never stop, T-Top.
I ain't
It
gonna
ain't.
lie. Cause of that riverboat
The
shit,
perpetuation of the shit on social media need to
it's
stop.
gonna
If
be some
it
niggas
don't
waiting
stop,
around to be
it will never stop.
the next viral niggas. Because of that riverboat shit, it's gonna be some niggas waiting around, waiting to be the next viral niggas. White people better keep their hands to themselves. That's all I
Oh,
gotta
I
say.
bet you it's some motherfuckers waiting. They want to
Waiting.
go viral. They can't
Cameras up.
wait to go viral.
Yo, that
Can't
shit all
wait.
over, man. Memes, people use that
Hey,
little cartoon of the
motherfuckers is
black
sitting
dude
up, they
throwing the
going
tab
out
at
in groups on purpose into white neighborhoods, going to eat in their restaurants, wishing a motherfucker would
people.
right
People using that picture, that cartoon, him
now.
throwing that hat up.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
little
see
hat,
people got that on
that
their
little head toss in the air. Let a
yeah,
Hey, this
motherfucker
week,
have on a
hey,
baseball
shit
cap and
now.
toss it in the
this
air
weekend could
anyway.
have been. Hey, this weekend almost was a riverboat.
That's like the motherfucker Batman calling. Nigga.
Hey, nah, you remember your
You feel me?
weekend?
Wakanda
You remember
forever.
your
Hey,
weekend?
look. You know what? I'm finna take y'all on a whole nother. I'm finna take y'all on space real fast, right? That Batman, that little head toss in the air reminds me of the question mark that's in deep space. To me, that's a sign.
Wow.
How did y'all even? Wait, I know this
What
throwing
you
y'all off.
said?
Did
You
y'all
see
even
the
know
hat
about
in
the
there.
question mark in
It
deep
look like a
space?
question mark?
Man, one of the new telescopes that's up there ran across an image, and the image is portraying a question mark in space, deep space, nigga. To me, that's the question mark to black folks on Earth. Like, what the fuck is y'all doing? Why this
Y'all
shit
need to
ain't?
straighten
You
it
know
up.
what I mean? Like, what y'all waiting on? That's them asking us, what the fuck is happening?
That question mark. Like
Yeah, that's the question. The universe is like, man, don't y'all know who the fuck y'all is? The
man,
fuck is y'all doing?
I tell you, man. But yeah, that
And I believe that head tossing in the air, that shit was like a sign right there. I was like, here's what y'all supposed to be doing.
Like,
hey, that was
this
more
is
time
enough.
than fun. Cause
Hey,
old head
nah,
said,
we
That's
had
man,
what
enough.
the
I'm
fuck
just
supposed to
whooping
be
this
happening.
nigga's ass.
Now it don't have to be like that, fighting physically.
Yeah,
We could be
yeah.
fighting politically, you know what I mean,
Financially,
elsewhere, spiritually,
take back our
you know what I
dollars.
mean,
Take back our
mentally.
dollars.
So yeah, financially, yeah,
Yes.
we can be fighting in those aspects as well, not just physically. We just gotta not focus and think fighting means just some physical battle. We can fight
You
in
can
other
fight with your
aspects
mind,
as
you can
well.
fight with your words, you can fight with
They better keep their damn hands to themselves, though.
But that's just another form of fighting. You know what I mean? That's the physical part of it. If you
like
want
they
to
said,
be
you can
physical, we can be physical.
but you can
We can
verbally
also be
assault
smart enough to be financially,
They should ain't
you
want to
know what
be
I mean, on
physical.
our
Look
own. We
at
also can be
football. Look at
smart enough
boxing.
to
Look at
take care of our own people, police our own people, govern our own people,
mm-hmm.
etc., etc. I'm putting it out there, man. I know we out there.
Yeah,
no
real
doubt,
talk.
no doubt. Hell yeah, real, real talk.
Yeah.
So uh I don't know, T Top, didn't you have a couple of things? You had one more thing you wanted to talk about, bro.
Mm-mm. Not that I can
Yeah,
think
you
of.
had two things. You had that one and you had another one.
What about the music?
Nah, I don't think it's that.
What the music was it? No,
Hey
that was
Chris.
it. That was it. I think we
Hey
got it
Chris,
out the way.
what I tell you about that tunnel vision shit? Didn't I tell you the nigga need to have tunnel vision? That nigga
Yeah,
lost
yeah.
it already.
You told
He
him too to
kept
write
when he
them down.
kept
Ah,
You told him to write them down real quick too.
yeah, I told him to highlight them and everything.
no,
I knew this was
because
gonna
I
happen.
already
I said it. I said
He
this
said in
before
the
we even
beginning.
started the stream, bro.
what?
What the hell?
Like,
No, it was
We can't
about
pop.
no, because that was gonna that was going with the kids and shit. About the music with the kids. That's all that shit is with the direction of the music. Because the music got a lot
What about the music? What
to
about
do
old
with
Tory
the social
Lane?
media. See, when you touched on the social media, that's what all that shit was about. How to help the kids and shit. I mean, how to curb the violence of these little evil little motherfuckers. But I was like the music. But
We
I
can wrap it up with
was
Tory
like,
Lane.
I was,
you say these little evil motherfuckers. What you calling them, like little
yeah,
demons and shit running
man,
the
little
Little monster.
demons, man. You ain't see that when they posted a party online and 5,000 kids showed the fuck up. Come on, man.
Nah.
That's the parents. How your kids getting out at these parties with 5,000 people? These motherfuckers 12, 11, 14. Come
No,
on.
I ain't saying that.
Yeah, the old girl, the one that did it, she went to jail. Man, I wish I did that.
The party?
The one that threw that motherfucking post up. It's like at the beach, some beach, and all them kids went to that party. They locked her ass up for even posting that shit. And
Yeah, because
inciting
that's
riot and all
inciting a
kinds.
riot or inciting
Yeah,
something. This is like
that's
way
What happened
exactly.
in New York? That's what happened in New York with that little YouTube.
Yeah, with
Yeah, YouTube.
what was it? Is
Yo,
he a TikTok
Yeah,
yeah,
guy?
he a bad little motherfucker. If I get
Yeah,
some
this
viewers
motherfucker
and
got
shit, but
millions of motherfucking
you see how
followers.
many
yeah,
Yo.
people
This
was
motherfucker
down
said he
there?
was gonna have a
Lord
free giveaway
Jesus.
in New York,
yeah.
nigga.
It was giving
A
out
He was giving away
100,000 people
PlayStation
showed
PS5
up.
5.
stuff. Man, the whole damn
God
city was
damn.
down that
Hey, you talking about you
motherfucker.
gonna give away some free shit? And all them
The
motherfuckers showed up?
PlayStation 5.
Motherfuckers
He was
gonna
giving
be
out
hurting up there.
PlayStation 5.
You know what's crazy? I
No,
wonder if anybody really got one.
huh?
Man, ain't nobody. It's too many motherfuckers. They ain't got
Yeah,
enough
they
free
said
shit to
somebody
give
started
out.
off
All them
smooth, but
motherfuckers.
then
I wonder which one of them
chaos.
motherfuckers felt like they was gonna be the lucky ones.
Man, they was speeding
To
They
off,
get,
locked
niggas
his
on the
to,
asses
car
up.
falling off.
you see all them motherfuckers that was out there, bro?
Hey,
See
I
the
wonder
kids,
which
man.
one of them motherfuckers thought
And
they
you,
was actually finna get some free shit.
right now, listen to this. These are the kids we talking about. The power that this little motherfucker had
But
all
I'm
them little niggas out there.
saying, bro,
Social
this shit
media,
is
a motherfucker,
crazy.
man. Had all them little
yeah.
niggas down there getting lumped up and arrested and everything
Man,
else.
it was
Over
so.
some
But
PS5.
it could have went way worse though, bro.
Yeah, people
Like,
could
they
have
could
died
have
out
sent
there.
that bitch to the moon. You see how many
But he got,
motherfuckers down there?
he did what he meant to do. Publicity. All he do
Yeah,
that
but
shit
yeah,
for was hits and
Man, that
clicks.
shit backfired. Well, it ain't backfired because he
Nah.
still got the publicity, but his ass
He
he
had
went
the
got
to
locked
jail.
up and all that
news.
though.
He had the national
Man,
news
he
talking about
paid the little
his
fine.
ass.
I listen to me, man. That little fine they gonna give him, that shit covered.
Yeah,
He ain't finna
that's
do no
covered.
jail
That's why
time,
Nah.
none of that shit, bro.
And all
he
that
gonna
money he
blow
got,
up.
he
An
got.
hour later, probably, et cetera, bro.
He
Next
about to
time he
blow
go
up
back
Whatever
like
he
a
up.
mother.
did, and if he was smart, it was a calculated move. Cause he ain't do nothing but get more motherfucking views
They say
and
she should let the
followers.
police know that he was doing that. He would have
It
been
was a
alright.
calculated move. It was smart.
Yeah.
So what you gonna do? An hour in jail, nigga? What's an hour in police station?
But you got a week worth of publicity.
Nigga, and you finna get millions of money. You finna get thousands of dollars behind this shit.
Oh my.
That's what's
Yeah.
up. That's what we about to go. We about
And
to go
look,
down to the
nobody
courthouse.
got nothing for free.
Hey, nah, we about to go. We about to go in front of the courthouse for the next podcast and hand out free weed. Nah.
This is gonna be on your shit.
Yeah, lock motherfuckers up and shit.
Yo, lock your ass up fast as hell.
No, that's what dude did for publicity. publicity and shit. Hell no, I ain't about all that. Fuck all that.
Yeah, I ain't even look and see what the fuck he was giving out for free.
Nah,
What the
it was
fuck was he
PlayStation
giving out?
5s. I heard it was PlayStation
Yeah, and
5s.
he got the car and all of that. He was out for a little bit, passing a couple out. People started getting a little too crazy, fidgety, running around, grabbing. So these big ass bodyguards snatched him up, put him back in the car. And
So somebody actually got some shit then?
from what they said, people was getting some in the beginning. But even if they was, it's like, man, all the motherfuckers was out there, I would have been snatching their shit. You know what I mean? Because it wasn't a long time. They just said everything was nice in the beginning, everything was going well. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know, bro. Like I said, I ain't see the shit.
Yeah, it was just a big fucking chaos. I'm over here on the East Coast, so we definitely seen that shit in New
Yeah,
York
you
going
on Philly.
bananas. Like, what the fuck is that? And found out it was this little knucklehead ass nigga going out there going crazy. But
I
a
ain't
lot of
never even
motherfuckers
heard
love
of the dude. That's what makes it
He
so
was on little, what's
like.
that, little,
But
what's
I'm
that,
saying
little
the
Uzi Vert?
age bracket of his followers
Little.
is not our
No.
age bracket. I had
Nah.
never even
Nah,
heard of this dude.
They
me
little.
either.
I got
It's
kids.
just
That's why I know about him. I got
I
kids.
seen it on the news. That's what I'm saying. Like this little, who
Right.
the hell is this little
I
nigga?
seen this shit on one of the podcasts on Urban X. Shout out to Urban X. So you know I'm
Right.
a Urban
Okay.
X family member. Shout out to
Mhm.
Urban X.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I saw it on there and I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? You know what I mean? I thought I was up on here, like.
You
And
can
that
say a
Tory
lot
Lane shit
of
is crazy,
motherfuckers.
yo. I
Whoever
heard
he
you
is,
talk
some
about that
people
Tory
love him.
Lane shit. You mentioned that shit earlier. They gave that man 10 years for some shit he ain't even do. I don't even believe he did that shit, swear to God. I believe the fact that he controlled his own masters and he wasn't
Yeah.
selling out. They framed him, bro.
Mm-hmm. Who?
Tory
So
Lane.
that
Oh, Tory. That's wrong, man.
Yeah.
You get that man 2 years for shooting a girl in the toe.
10
He
years.
survived.
They gave that
10
man
years.
10.
Oh yeah, 10 years. But then they got this one guy, I don't know, in the football, NFL, he had a DUI, went to court, got sentenced to what? I forgot, like 3 years or something like that. For
Man, I
killing
don't know. Well,
motherfuckers with
fuck
a
that
fatal
guy. I'm
DUI.
talking Tory.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you
I'm
gonna
pro
give Tory
Tory.
that, but get this dude
And
3
fuck
years and he
Meg Thee
kill people?
Stallion. If y'all
Yeah.
knock my shit off, I don't give a fuck. But fuck that man, bitch.
The system is
For
motherfucking
real.
wrong, man.
Listen, man. I'm listen, man. I'm with Tory, man. Bro,
Real
you
good.
how the fuck you know who shot you? First of all, if you in
Yeah,
the front,
yeah, and there wasn't no residue with him or nothing on that gun or some shit.
and you got
That was on.
conflicting fucking stories. You got motherfuckers saying that no, Tory wasn't the motherfucker that shot. You got a female that saw the whole shit. I think her camp paid her
Her
off,
friend.
shut her
Yeah.
down.
You know? They
And
had more residue on. They had more shit on her.
Rockaware, Rockefeller, who the fuck that is?
Yeah.
Rock
It was
Nation.
more.
Rock
It was
Nation.
more prints
Yeah.
to her than it was to Tory Lane. The girl probably shot his ass.
Allegedly.
No,
Let me just say
because
allegedly, man, because I don't want us to get.
allegedly, yeah.
And we need to.
I mean,
I need to put that motherfucking the claim shit up in this. This is free use, goddamn it. This is public information. This shit is not a secret. So don't act like this shit is new that y'all hearing. It might be new some of you motherfuckers. Some of you pro what's that bitch name? Megan. Man the Stallion. That's what I'm gonna start calling her. Man the Stallion.
hey, no, nah, man.
That bitch probably gonna put a hit out over here.
Shit, but that shit, I know motherfuckers is lying like a
Just so you know,
motherfucker.
bitch, I'm protected.
He shouldn't get that. He shouldn't have got that much time because it was a whole bunch of motherfuckers in that line. Even her ass was lying.
Hey, what happened to Nut?
I think he said something about his juice on his shit.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, man.
Yeah.
With that being said, man, this has been another good exclusive podcast, bro.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
some of the content you guys might not agree with, but you know, it is what it is, man. So life moves on, you know what I mean? And yeah, man. Don't fall for the narrative. Take care of yourself. Keep your immune system up. Shouts out to my man, not a bad creation. That's one of the guys. I see you, man. What's good, bro? I ain't had the comments up before. But yeah, man, we gonna end this one, man. But man, if you see this in the future, man, leave a comment. Let us know what you think about the podcast. If you got any questions about the vaccine, or not the vaccine, but the virus. That's the EG5 Cyrus series, or whichever one you want to call it. It's out here on the internet, so you can look it up. They ain't gonna put it on the news, but you know what I mean. Up and coming podcast. We're gonna probably do it in a couple days. What you think, Tom?
Sound about good.
We're gonna cover. I want to cover Dr. Fauci getting caught in his lies. You know what I mean? It's gonna be interesting. Real interesting. I want to cover a couple other things before we get up out of here. I don't know if it's safe to talk about this other shit yet. Like,
Hold on one second.
man, I ain't finished yet. But I want to talk about the fact that our country and everybody in it, including me and you, has always and will be for sale. All right, and if you don't believe me, just look at what's happening with who's buying everything in our country, as far as land, farmland, infrastructure, industrial, um, living, meaning apartment buildings, condos, etc. So if you don't believe that we and this country is for sale, then just do the research and find out who is buying up everything in this motherfucker. And you'll be surprised, I guarantee you. We're gonna cover that too, though. But yeah, on that note, man, we out. It's been good. It's been another Life Talk podcast. Peace.
Mm-hmm. Peace.